Do you ever think that you're only going to have like 80 summers?
Oh, that's horrible. I didn't like that at all.
I know, isn't that awful?
Way to spread misfortune. Well, who knows? Maybe we could live. I'm not going to live to 100, let alone 80.
Pretty
honestly.
soon the whole world would just be one big summer.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Giamatti, your one-stop, fully academic, encyclopedic source for all things Paul Giamatti. I'm your host, Sam.
And I'm your host, Dan.
I was scared I was going to forget it. We're watching every single thing that Paul Giamatti's ever been in.
Ever been in, from the beginning to the end, when he dies and we die.
Bye-bye.
However many summers from now that may be.
I hope we don't die before Paul dies.
For a number of reasons, that would upset me.
Yeah.
I think this might be the only time that I'm going to welcome you into my fuck zone. Because we need to talk about if we could suck our own dicks.
You told me that you'd search it up and you gave me step-by-step instructions how to make it happen for myself.
And what I said was, very briefly, you got to lie down against the wall, put your butt against the wall, legs up 90 degrees against the wall.
Yeah.
Have your dick be hard, let your legs fall back. You can kind of pull them back too if you need to. And then eventually, if you let gravity do the work, penis will go in your mouth. Bada bing, bada boom, you sucked your dick.
Yeah. That's exactly what you say after you suck your dick too.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. After our rendezvous in the podcast, I was very excited to suck my own dick. I won't lie to you. I did some research. I looked up some videos.
Yeah. Was it the same technique? Was that because this was a long time? Oh.
There's much more limber men than ourselves that accomplish this with far fewer steps. There was a guy that wrote on his blog spot. He does like a kink blog spot. Cool. And he likes to do it in a chair, and he just bends over from the hips and just sucks his own dick. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I could do that.
It seemed impressive. He says it takes a lot of limbering up, and he did gymnastics as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not for the everyman.
No. You know, you get that hankering. I'm going to watch a little pornography. Perfect opportunity.
Oh, now it's time.
I'll suck my own dick. But it was late at night, and my roommate was home. So I didn't want to hear like the scuffle of me trying to suck my own dick. So I went into the bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
And took my trousers off. And then I didn't lean up against the wall because it was too tiny and there was a heater that was in the way.
Ooh, that sounds
so I couldn't
dangerous.
get my bum right close to it.
Yeah.
So what I did was I lied on my back.
Okay.
And I just, because I saw online,
I'm
up on my shoulders though.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying, like I'm back and I'm curling back. My dick is coming down to my face.
Okay.
But it's not happening.
It's not happening.
I was nowhere near. It was never gonna happen for me.
Well, do you want to know if I sucked my own dick, Sam?
That's all I want to know. I was really upset.
Sam, I did.
I knew you did.
I did it, ladies and gentlemen.
You sucked your own dick.
Yep.
As a man that's tried and failed, God bless you. You tried at a good time in your life. You were much more limber. So you came in your own mouth.
No. Sorry, I didn't do a full dick sucking. I couldn't even get
I wasn't stop that right there.
I wasn't limber enough to to even get it,
make it
to
worthwhile.
Deep throat my
Why'd you do it down here?
What you mean?
What do you? I didn't go deep enough.
I didn't go deep enough, all the way back to my belly button. And honestly, it's not that cool.
No, you're in a compromising position.
I really loved this movie. I
loved it too.
I thought it was so much fun.
It's a satire of action movies. It was great. Paul, he plays an assassin named Hertz, who's a crazed man, and he's just hired by a senator, which you find out later in the movie, to protect his, what would you call it? Baby farm?
His baby farm.
He
has a farm of babies to collect bone marrow.
Because he has cancer.
Yeah.
So he's making a bunch of babies.
As you do.
Farm bone marrow.
That's the problem with the American healthcare system.
You got any brothers? You got any sisters?
It's pay to play.
What about your mom? Pay to play.
They're about to shoot each other, and Paul doesn't have a gun. Because he walks out. He doesn't have a gun. Clive Owen has a gun, but it won't shoot because it needs a fingerprint.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then Paul's like, haha, you can't shoot me. It needs a fingerprint. These guns are future guns.
Yeah.
And then Clive Owen pulls up that guy's dismembered hand and puts it around the trigger.
Yeah.
And then Paul grabs a shard of glass and runs at him, and they start fighting or whatever. Okay. Oh, but he can't shoot because his fingers are broken. And so then Paul starts laughing. So then Paul starts going like this.
Hey, who's a hot shot now, huh?
He does that.
What we're really trying to get to is eventually Clive Owen's on the ground. He grabs a bunch of bullets out of his gun.
Puts them
between his fingers, holds it up to a fireplace, and they all shoot Paul. This is our first dead Paul.
This is our first dead Paul. Remember, in Confidence, he got fake shot. Like the beginning of this movie, Paul gets shot fake, not real. Mm-hmm. But then he actually, this one's real.
Our 40th episode, we get our first dead Paul.
Oh my God, yes, hooray.
Yeah.
Because he gets shot the fuck up, and then Clive Owen gets back up and shoots him, and the camera looks through Paul's guts to see him get shot. But here's the clip.
I said I am dead.
Stop. That part of it you got right.
Wow. Oh yeah, he doesn't die, and then he shoots him one last time.
This is the first time Paul gets shot.
This is so long.
I didn't realize it was so long.
So intense.
Nothing like a good hand job.
Oh, that's what he shoots him.
But why does he say hand job?
Oh, maybe that's the part of the movie when he has the guy's hand.
Maybe.
I forget. There's a lot of good lines, but all the gunfights kind of bleed into each other.
I remember that hand job line, though. That was good.
Oh. Fuck me sideways.
Which is so funny because he was in a movie called Sideways.
I'm hoping you're not just a pussy with a gun in your hand.
Oh, no, sir, no. No, I'm not. I'm a tough guy with a pussy in my hand.
I don't like how he said pussy. A pussy.
Ugh.
Gross, first of all. And second of all, I don't think that line plays very well after that whole Donald Trump grab him by the pussy tape came out.
No, doesn't at all.
No. Doesn't hold up. Here's a clip called Shot in the Ass.
My ass! And let that be a reminder never to fail me again.
There's a scene in the movie when Clive Owen starts to spank a fully grown woman to cause a diversion for his prostitute lactating hooker girlfriend to get into a tank with a baby in a museum. Does that sound crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is that clip. This clip was weird because I'm like, I don't like how he's just spanking a woman. I don't think that plays very well anymore either. And it's also made
it's
all the
pretty
weirder.
Funny though.
Let go of my arm.
Not until you stop hitting your kid.
I will discipline my child as I see fit.
How would you like it if I spanked you?
Ow! Ow!
See?
Ow!
Doesn't feel so good, does it?
It sounds way worse just audio.
He punches a security guard.
Yeah, not the woman.
It's not funny. It's not funny. What would you rate this movie?
I would rate it like a 9.
Me too. I'd give it a 9.
Yeah.
It's not because it's like a great movie, but it is so much fun, and I think it's
I
exactly.
think it's a great movie.
We love you, Paul. Sam. Paul, you are daddy.
All right, Dan. Blessed be the Giamatti.
Praise be.